What are the first steps to planning a wedding? Let's get into it. Let's talk about it. We are in the initial phases of trying to plan our event. What comes first? I'm going to tell you right now, it's not the pretty florals that go on the table. There are two kinds of planning that you need to do: brainstorming and then logistics. So you brainstorm what you want, how many people are going to be in your guest list, and then you go find the logistics of what that would generally cost. We have a guest list of about 70 people right now as a general estimation. You always want to leave a little buffer in there. And we have the general location of where we would like to start looking for venues. We also came up with a mock budget, because until you set your venue, you're really not going to know what your full budget is going to be. Usually the venue is the largest chunk of the cost of your budget, and then you fill out everything on top of that. It's also important to go to the venue, tour the place, and get a vibe for how the decor is going to fit in the actual venue itself. I'm personally looking for a venue that has a lot of greenery, a lot of scenery, so that we don't have to spend as much on florals because the backdrops are going to be beautiful. You also need to pick your priorities of things. For the majority of us, we're not going to have our dream wedding that costs $200,000 with every little intricate detail that we want. All right? It's just not happening. So what is a bigger priority? Is it the season that we have it in? Is it the location that we have it in? Is it the florals that we have? Which one of those things are you willing to sacrifice a little bit of your budget to get the thing that you actually want? Our next steps for the stage we're at is tour the venues and solidify kind of our date and our budget. Don't worry, I'll bring you along with all of the tours. And then we get to start talking about the fun part, which is the decorations and the event schedule, which is very important. That's going to dictate how many places that you need to decorate, how many tables and chairs you're going to need to rent, and space that you need to fill inside your venue for the day of. Vendors need all that information to gather an estimate from them. Just remember, take it one step at a time and start a spreadsheet. They make different tabs on spreadsheets for a reason. One tab for your guest list, one tab for your bridal party, one tab for your venues that you're touring. Keep your list of ideas on another tab with links to your Pinterest boards, and then start one for your costs that are going to add up. Once you have locked in things or estimates, turn this into a calculator sheet. Follow along, we'll get through this together.